Mia, come get your baby dolls because they're in my kitchen. All three of them. So heavy. So heavy. Hey, what's going on, you guys? I'm Veggie. Welcome back to another video. And if this is your first time stopping by, don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It looks like this. And also the little notification bell right next to it, so you'll be notified every time a new video goes up, which is every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And Saturday, we do sweet vegan treats or some sort of sweet, like some sort of dessert or something like that. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a vegan egg BLT, and it's going to be super simple to make, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. So let's get veggie. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get started. So for our vegan egg, we're going to be using besan flour, or it's also known as chickpea flour. And you can get this either on Amazon. That's where I get it at Amazon. But now that I discovered the Indian market, I'm going to be buying it there. You can also get it at any Indian market. So yeah, besan flour is basically chickpeas, like dried chickpeas that have been ground into a fine powder. So I'm going to be using 2/3 of a cup of besan flour or chickpea flour, and to that I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast and 1 teaspoon of sea salt. I'm using coarse sea salt, but you can use any salt that you have on hand. I'm also going to be adding half a teaspoon of garlic powder and half a teaspoon of onion powder. And that is all you need as far as seasoning. I mean, once you get like your measurements down pat and you make your first couple batches, you can play around with the seasonings as much as you like. And then I'm also going to be adding in half of a cup of water into our flour mixture. And I'm just going to mix this up until it becomes like a thick pancake batter consistency. So I'm just going to add a tiny bit of water at a time, mix it up, see what it looks like. You want this to look like thick pancake batter, but not like too thick. Oh my god, it smells so good. You guys, I just love the chickpea flour. It's so versatile, and you can make so many things with it. This looks about right. I'm gonna add just a tad bit more. Alright, so like I said, start off with half a cup of water and then slowly add in like a tiny bit of water if you feel like it's too thick. You definitely want to be able to whisk it. Like mine was at the point where I just couldn't whisk it. So as you can see, it's a pancake batter, but it's a tiny bit thicker. Alright guys, so to a non-stick pan, I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. And I'm just going to go ahead and spread that around. And I have the heat at a medium-high heat right now. And next I'm going to go ahead and add about half of the batter into our pan. And then I'm going to sort of like jimmy our pan around so that the rest of our batter can sort of like spread. And this is going to cook for about 1.5 to 2 minutes depending on your heat. Like I said, I have it at a medium-high, and then we're going to go ahead and flip this. So it's been about 1.5 minutes, and you're going to know when it's ready to be flipped because you're just going to run your spatula underneath and it's going to go right under. There's going to be no sticking. You flip this guy over, and see how pretty it looks already? It smells amazing. And then on the other side, it's only going to cook for about like 45 seconds. Alright guys, and for our bacon, I just used like a store-bought brand. This is Light Life veggie bacon strips, and no, I'm not sponsored, but these are really good and they were really easy to make. I just followed the instructions on the package. You can make this bacon, or you can do like tempeh bacon. That's kind of like a cheat there. Next I'm just taking a English muffin, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut this. I'm going to go ahead and just butter lightly the inside of our, what are these called? English muffins. And we're gonna go ahead and toast these. Just a little bit, you don't wanna like over toast it. Alright guys, so this seems toasted enough to me. You could also toss this into the toaster, but I don't own a toaster because I can just toast stuff on the pan. Maybe use a spatula, but whatever. And what do we do now? We're gonna go ahead and assemble this guy. But first, we're gonna go ahead and cut our vegan egg into, I guess, serving sizes. So what I like to do is, since these turn out kind of like big pancakes, I cut them in half and then cut them into quarters. And then each sandwich gets 2 quarters. As you can see, I couldn't resist. I had to dig in. This is so good. I can eat this on its own. Doesn't need anything extra. So now we can go ahead and assemble this quickly. So what I like to do, only because like I'm obsessed with vegan mayo. I've always been obsessed with mayo in general. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a nice slapping of mayo in the bottom, and a sloopy-loop of ketchup on the top. I'm gonna go ahead and add our egg on there. You can do more, less, whatever. I have an extra piece, so I'll add it on there. Why not? Then I'm gonna go ahead and add our fake bacon. Then we're gonna go ahead and add some lettuce and a nice little slice of tomato. And that's it. That's our vegan egg BLT. Alright guys, you know what time it is. It's time for the taste test cam. You want some? You want some? Go make some. It's super easy. Alright guys, so here we go. Going in. It's so good, you guys. Look at that. This is the most like comforting sandwich ever. You could also make it without the vegan bacon. I make it all the time without the vegan bacon because I normally don't buy too much like fake meats here for the house. But so yeah, you can make it without the vegan bacon and it will still be absolutely delicious. It'll just be like a egg, lettuce, and tomato. But yeah, this stuff is so amazing. It's so good. And I just love the fact that it's not like your typical tofu egg, which a lot of people use for their vegan egg sandwiches. I'm honestly not a fan of tofu, so that's why I went with the chickpea egg, which is what we make our omelets with and our scrambled with and all that good stuff. I actually have a video of the vegan omelet with this sort of egg thing, even though it's kind of the same concept. You would make it with like this and then you'd fill it and flip it. But anywho, this stuff is delicious. Let me know what you guys think. Go make it, make it, make it, make it, make it. So that's it, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a big old thumbs up if you liked it. Also, don't forget to tag me on Instagram and hashtag Let's Get Veggie if you make this recipe or any of my recipes, because I would love to see what you made and I would love to hear what you think about it. And yeah, I will talk to you guys very soon.